For every dealer at the show, you will receive a 162.5 Pennsylvania Railroad on a walnut keystone base with the National Insulator Association coin that if you want to get a penknife and pry it out and mess up the walnut, you'll see the Chesapeake Bay logo is on the other side. Now, Darryl gave a great presentation on threadless and threaded versions of insulators, and Ken Willick, my mud is good friend next to me, would tell you that there's a similar comparison between glass and porcelain. For everyone who did a display, you will receive a side pin with a porcelain, what's the U number?
179.
I knew he knew.
You don't have that memorized?
And the same NIA coin, so we'll deliver those tomorrow to all the displays. How about a big round of applause for all of our displays? Okay, we've got a lot of awards to get through tonight, and truly an amazing contribution by everyone here. It is the camaraderie, it is the fellowship, it is the opportunity to tell stories, and everybody can ask the same question. Jeff, 25 years you had that?
Guys, it was 35.
That's right, because you didn't have any white hair. Anyway, thank you all very much. I'm going to turn this over to Darryl to begin the festivities. Our president, Darryl Wagner.
Yeah, we're using new technology, so this is going to be fun. Anyways, this the awards portion of this is being recorded so we can put it on our Facebook page. Eventually, we are going to get a YouTube channel so that we can start posting things on there. At some point, we're going to be asking for videos. We'll have to run them through a committee first, but we would like videos on, how to clean an insulator, maybe digs or something like that. So we're trying to make it so that we have a place to put information for new collectors, and some of it will even be for old collectors. So, all right, well, I'm going to get this going. We're going to start out with the category awards, and I'm going to back up. I want to echo Gus's welcome, and I want to thank you all for showing up. We can't have these events without your participation, whether it's a national, whether it's a regional, whether it's a backyard, tailgater. You guys are what makes the hobby. Well, I should say you gals also, okay? And the support of our wives tolerating some of our habits is always a good thing, like Mrs. Roberts over here. I see her giving me the eyeball. And anyways, I'll be nice, Steve. Okay, well, I'm going to get this going. We do have some awards tonight. Griffin Memorial Award, Best of Threadless. And I'm not exactly sure who this guy is. I mean, he's pretty hard to miss. But would Dario Damari please come up here? I guess we got to look at the camera.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Thank you.
Hey, good
Thank
job.
you.
Great job.
Taylor Swift, now get ready.
That was a great display. Good talk about it. Let me get this. I have too many lists to work from here, folks. All right, then next, our next category would be the specialty category. And if I could have Mr. Meyer join us up here. Oh, you were right.
And Mrs. Meyer. Bill and Jill.
Bill and Jill.
Go ahead.
Come on, we need to move over here. All right. Got it? Okay, thanks. Another nameplate. All right, then on porcelain.
Right here.
Okay, I want to make sure. All right, on porcelain, if Mary Ann Pike could please come up. Great display.
Thank you.
And for the general category, not very many people know this guy, but would Mr. Briel please join us? Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
He's going to take a picture. Got it. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it. Okay. For our foreign, I believe we had one entry. Would Mr. Hedges, Gil Hedges Banquet, please come up here? We got a camera right over there.
Okay, gotta do this.
Thanks. All right, appreciate it, sir. There you go. All right, then, all right. Yep. We do not have, which one's this one?
That'll be that one.
Okay, all right. All right, okay, for our best of show, thought we had one other one went in here. Actually, we do. That's the threaded glass, yes. Okay. Yes. All right, we have one that's not on the program. We had to do a little bit of shuffling around and we missed something. The NIA has an NR Woody Woodward Award, Best Display Using Threaded North American Glass. Everybody knows that Woody enjoyed threaded glass, went around the country collecting it. And our winner of this year's Woody Woodward Award is Bill Snell. There we go. Good job, bud. We got a box for that over here, too. Here. We'll get it later. All right, now, best of show. I know this will probably come as a great surprise. But, yeah, I got to double check to make sure so I don't announce the wrong person's name. Dario, would you please come back up here? Making a sweep, bud. That's good. Good. You're good.
Can you restate what Darryl won the first time?
All right, Dario, he first won the category award for threadless, and then he also won the best of show. I had to do that. I guess we missed something on the video, either that or I wasn't talking right. So it's all good. Okay. We also have a Holland Educational Award, which, surprise, surprise. Dario, can you come back up here, please? Great job.
Thank you.
All right. I think you got it. All right. Then.
Am I gonna have to move? Is he gonna get any more?
You might, but see, that might not necessarily be a bad thing. There's a chair back there. Hopefully you don't have your hatchet with you. All right. Now, our next award is the Best First-Time Displayer International, and we did have a few people. Great displays. A lot of times go into these displays. Trust me, I've done a couple. Dario, could you come back up, please? Dario won the First-Time Displayer International.
Did I have that?
I do have to make an announcement on that one. This is normally given by the Florida club, and that award, we do not have it. It's going to have to be shipped. So, but he did win the first time award. Okay. Congratulations. Yeah, got it. All right, now. This is confusing. All right, now I'm going to we're going to call the clubs. Yeah, we can sit down. What I'd like to do is call Bill Haley up to give the Jim Overstreet.
The Dixie Jewels Insulator Club was founded 30 years ago by Jim Overstreet. Matter of fact, we're celebrating our 30th anniversary in November. And we always give this award in memory of Jim Overstreet, who was a dedicated CD collector. And this is for the best use of threaded North American glass. And I'm proud to announce that the fellow that taught us all about Samuel Oakman takes the award this year. Come on up here, Bill.
Bob.
I'm Bob Starr with the Greater Chicago Insulator Club. We always do our yearly award for the best use of power insulators. We've been doing artwork. It's getting harder and harder to find artists, but we had Steve Kella put this together. You guys may recognize this. This is the Old Provost from the line near Youngwood and New Stanton, Pennsylvania. There's still some Provosts in the air. Our award goes for anyone who exhibits the best use of power insulators, whether they're porcelain or glass. So, Mary Ann, blue and gray.
This is great. I'll put it next to my provost here. Thanks so much.
Bill? Bill? Oh, okay.
I'm here to award the MVIC award for the best use of Midwestern colored insulators. And this is also offered in memory of our friend Charles Brandon. So I'm proud to announce that this goes to Hemingway University by Bill and Jill Meyer. Congratulations.
All right, hi. I'm Bob Berry. On behalf of the Lone Star Insulator Club, each year we give an award we give an award for N.R. Woodward in honor of N.R. Woodward. That's for the best literary research award for the year, and that can be in any of the magazines or online. We had 3 submissions this year that the club voted on, and the winner in June, Drip Points, CD 136 and the B&O Telegraph Company by Chris Renato. Unfortunately, Chris isn't here, but I'll show the award that we give each year. So, thank you.
So we had well over 160 people vote today on the People's Choice Award. A little bit of confusion. People said, hey, you giving me a raffle ticket? Can I win the railroad lantern? No. You need to vote for People's Choice Award. So that's what we did. And so this is the People's Choice Award in honor of Gettysburg. And those who came before us, linemen and soldiers alike. And it says the 53rd National Insulator Association Convention, the People's Choice Award, is presented for 21 BC, the first insulators ever before Cavet, to Darryl DeMar. Well done, Darryl.
All right, so getting on down the line here. We have, okay, first of all, this would be the point where we recognize our show host. Now, we had another little faux pas, imagine that. We do not have the plaques for them, but I would like for Gus, Steve Guskimski, Justin Emily Stout, and Marianne Pike to come up so we can at least take a picture of you. And we want to thank you for putting on a great show.
There we go.
Other way?
All right, thank you.
Thank you, guys. I'll get with you guys later. I'll get with you later. All right. Now, we had some new awards. We've been talking about this. Let me pick this up to make it a lot easier. All right. We've been trying to make drip points more and better, give you more information, and I think most members now are looking forward to that magazine every time it comes out. We started by expanding it to bi-monthly versus quarterly, and we've been trying to pack it with articles, show reports, and everything like that. Well, it takes a lot to put that magazine together, not just from the people that are editing it, but articles from you, from members, and whether it's a hunt and find, whether it's research, show reports, whatever it is, it takes a lot of stuff and it takes a lot of people. So we decided to put together a group of awards. We're calling them the Drip Points Article Category Awards. Normally there will be 4. There will be a category for a North American threaded glass or North American glass, North American porcelain, worldwide, and a general category that could be go-withs. It could be an article that had both glass and porcelain, could be a little bit of everything. Well, we had 3 of them this year. None of the 3 people are here, but we're gonna, I don't know whether you want to zoom in on this, but we do have an award. Ken's gonna kind of hold it up. The first award was for Doug Rusher under the North American Glass, the Montana Stacker in the April of 2021 issue. The second category was for worldwide. We've had a young man that's really stepped up from across the pond. And Jack Nesbitt, the not so boring Cordeaux, was in the June and August issues in 2021. He received the Worldwide Award. Then in the general category, we have another gentleman that maybe not a lot of people have met, but he's been involved with ENIA for quite some time. We had a article that spread over at least 3 issues in 2021. It was Hemingway Odds and Dead Ends by Christian Willis. All right, then we have, now here is something also new. The NIA, this is the 53rd National. Our 50th anniversary will be next year, but this year we have a unique milestone that we have members that have been members for 50 years. That's quite an accomplishment. And we had 8 individuals, 4 of which are here. I'm going to name the 4 that are not here first. That would be Dick Bowman, Joe Barris, Darryl Carlin, Sherry Lou Krell, and then if these 4 gentlemen could please join me, that would be Rick Baldwin, John D'Souza, Elton Gish, and Doug McGilvery. We have a 50-year recognition award. We'll just give them, I'll just line them up and give them to them individually. I'm just going to line you guys up right here. I'm going to have you hold that. We'll line up right across here. Is John here?
John is not. He might have had it. Thank you.
I guess I stand corrected. 2 of the gentlemen bailed on us. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Appreciate all your support, buddy. And this will be something that we'll be having every year. You know, we have a few people for next year, as long as, you know, they're still with us, Lord willing. And, but it's quite an accomplishment, and they've put a lot of time and effort in being members for that long. It's much appreciated. All right, the next thing is the President's Award. This was something that started a few years ago, because we can't always acknowledge everybody. There's a lot of people that do a lot of things, and there's only a certain amount of time and a certain amount of awards. But there's a few people that need to be recognized. A couple of these people are not here. One person has been doing some things for the NIA. I don't believe his display is here, but we normally have somebody that manages our altered insulators display, and that would be Dwayne Anthony, and he is receiving a President's Award this year. Then we're going to be kind of shifting back towards drip points. Last year, we had a lot of articles about some of our collectors. It was called a collector spotlight. And we have an individual that is very gifted in writing, and I awarded Mike Green an award for his insulator collector spotlights for last year. We had another individual, which I've already mentioned him once, young man from across the pond. Doug Rusher's been looking for staff writers, and if any of you are interested in writing on a regular basis, he would be more than happy to talk to you, or you can talk to me, however you want to do it. But Jack Nesbitt has stepped up and sends Doug something almost every single issue. And so I have also awarded him the President's Award. Now the next person, he's kind of a pain, but I actually, Bill, you're pretty good with a camera, aren't you? Can you work a camera? Can you go get the camera from Nathan? Because he needs to join me up here. Nathan has stepped up and has been acting as an assistant editor for Drip Points. Doug actually commented that Nathan's become his right-hand man. And I'd like to give Nathan a big round of applause and a President's Award. There's some badge bars right there. All right. And then speaking on that same thing, the next individual is not here. But again, this is given for a couple of different reasons. One, his contributions as our an information director for about 10 years, and also the editor of our magazine. When we had some changes a few years ago, he stepped right up to the plate and took over it. Christian Willis has stepped down this year, but Christian Willis, I'm also giving a President's Award. And then I have another, we have a few members in the leadership that, as any past president can tell you, we can't do this by ourselves. We depend upon several people each time there's a new president to help you survive. And I would like for Andrew Gibson to join me, because he has been our membership director and he does a great job of keeping things straight.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll do this one. There's a badge bar right there, too.
Thank you.
Thank you, bud.
Well done.
Now, this next individual had to cancel his plans at the very last second. He is normally always at a national. He is very good about doing donations. He actually donated to our hospitality room this year. He's our current treasurer. I gave my last award to Bill Rohde for all of his assistance in what he does for our organization. All right, now we're going to move on to Outstanding Service Award. As I said, it takes a lot, and there are some people that we try to reach out to that can't reach out to everybody and acknowledge them. But we had 2 people nominated this year for Outstanding Service Awards. Neither one of them are here. They're both out west. The first one is Mr. Ron Uhas. I don't know how many of you have been up into the Northwest, but he throws a great show every year, and he's normally at Springfield. He's very supportive. If you ever want to talk about power pieces or looking for something, he's a very good starting point. So, the next person is already been mentioned, but again, Christian Willis was nominated for Outstanding Service because of all that he's done for us. The next award, our Lifetime Membership Award, I don't know how long ago we started that, but this is given to people that have given to the hobby. May have been in different ways. It may have been in regional. It may have been that they're involved all across the country. They might have been involved in leadership. It kind of varies depending upon the couple. But we had a couple from the East that was recommended, and I would like for Rick and Bernie Baldwin to join me for Lifetime Membership.
I'll let you give that to her. Hey, Rick. Well, I guess we're going to have to turn this way. Okay. There you go. Thank you.
Thanks, sir. There's some badge bars if you guys want that. All right. And most of you have heard of this next couple. They've given a lot to the hobby in different, committees, different leadership positions. I'm sure this is not going to come as a great surprise to anybody, but I have a couple from Utah that I would like to ask to join me, Mr. Don and Jeannie Briel.
catch yours.
Well, that's mine. Okay.
I'll let you stand next to your wife. There you go, sir.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate everything you guys do. There's some badge bars. And I'm going to say this again probably before we're done, but everybody that's getting the award tonight, you know, you're very well deserving, and I'm sure all of the leadership and all of the membership appreciates your efforts on what you do. And hopefully you will continue, and if anybody else wants to participate, we're always looking for volunteers. So, all right, now the last one is a little bit of a unique situation this year. We started the Nia Hall of Fame a number of years ago. You know, we went through a lot of people that, you know, made insulators, manufacturers, been long gone. I'm sure that most of them, none of us ever met. But we had a unique opportunity this year to recognize a person that has been very involved in the hobby, very giving, still very involved in the hobby and very giving. And this year's nomination to the Hall of Fame is Mr. Bill Meyer.
Hey. You're welcome. Good job, Bill.
Thank you, Bill, and I also want to say thank you, Jill, because I know you're right there behind him supporting him, and that's important. Just remember that, Margaret. I always like your support. Yeah, I'll pay for that one. All right. We're going to do a couple things here. We're wrapping this up pretty quick. Hopefully you appreciate that. All right. I try not to talk too much, but most of you know I'm a pretty good gabber. Be quiet. All right. Would like to bring up Don and Jeannie Briel. These are next year's show hosts. Want to give you an opportunity to talk. Come on up. You got to get close to the mic.
Well, after the membership meeting, you've probably heard too much from me already, but I do want to say, plan your summer vacation now. What a beautiful place Utah is, and that's where the next National's going to be. Got a great facility. If you want to sell insulators, you won't be able to beat the lighting in that building. We've got great hotel rates. We've got great things to do before, during, and after the show. And after we had to cancel last time, we were hoping for some really nice surprises for people. Come on out to Utah.
I will mention that when we started, there was only one hotel, but they built a town place right next to the Spring Hill Suite. So if you're coming with a family and you want something with a kitchen so you don't have to eat out every meal, it's just across the little footbridge from one hotel to the other, so it won't be a problem. So please come. We drove a long way to get here. We expect you to drive a long way to get back.
All right, and as you know, a couple of years ago, we started announcing shows a couple of years in advance. We haven't had a show in the Central for a while. We had to skip a year there, but I had a gentleman in Indiana start putting together a bid, and a couple other gentlemen decided to step up and help him, and if you don't see me in the morning, you'll probably know why. But Gene Hawkins, could you come up and join me wherever you're at? Back here. This is one person. And then the other person is not here. Kim Borgman is the one that started this process. And then I got a phone call. I made a couple phone calls, and, well, I'm your third show host for 2024. It's going to be in Elkhart, Indiana, but I'm going to let Gene talk, and then we'll go from there.
It's in the central region. Elkhart is close to South Bend Airport, close to Chicago airports. You can fly into Indy also. Lake Michigan's not that far away. We've also got plans for a tour to go to Shipshewana, which is in Amish country. They have an awesome auction on Wednesday morning. I know that doesn't fit our schedule necessarily, but at least the NIA board members can go to it because the meeting's on Thursday. But it's awesome. I go to it personally, even though it's an hour and a half away from me, but it's pandemonium. It's bigger than the hall, and so you got 10 rings, sometimes, usually at least 6 rings going at any one time, so it's hard to hear, but it's awesome. There's awesome stuff to be found. So Elkhart may not be, you have to look on a map to see where it's at, but it's worth going to. It'll be a national. It's great. So please come.
And get to a show.
For those of you that didn't hear Gene, he said get to a show, but it is going to be at the Northern Indiana Event Center off of 90, I believe.
Yeah, right off the Tyrol.
And there is an RV and manufactured home museum on site. And I know that may sound weird, but all that stuff is done in Elkhart, and evidently it's going to be pretty interesting. The manufactured home part is under construction right now, so there's going to be a lot of new things by the time we get there. So anyways, you'll hear more about that, but right now we're focused on Logan. So thank you all. And on that note, I want to mention, before we start closing things up, I want to mention that at 8 o'clock in the morning, there will be a memorial devotion service in the Eisenhower room, which is the second room up. It's where the hors d'oeuvres hospitality room, there we go. It's where the hospitality room was. So that'll be at 8 o'clock in the morning, and you're more than welcome to join that. Oh yeah, almost forgot one thing. Okay, first of all, on the back of your program, there's something we normally do, and we're just kind of curious. Is there anybody here that this is your first national? If you are, please stand up. Please stand up if this is your first national.
All right.
Thank you for coming very much. We have several people. We even got a young one back there. We got to get her collecting. All right, I know she likes rice cakes, if I remember that's the correct one. So, all right, now what I would like for everybody to do, might as well stretch your legs here a little bit. I believe all of us that are here have been to a national, true or false? So please stand if you've been to one national. Stretch your legs, get your back wrenched out, readjust yourself there a little bit. All right. I'm going to make sure everybody's up. Well, most people, everybody up. All right. Now, if you've been to less than 5 nationals, be seated. Okay. Still quite a few people been, quite a few nationals. If you've been to less than 10, please be seated. Okay. Trying to think. I guess my wife still does count, right? Okay. All right. If you've been to less than 15, please be seated. I'm in trouble again. Okay. See, we've still got a very supportive group of people here. All right. Less than 20, please be seated. Okay. Less than 25. Less than 30. All right, what do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Less than 35. Oh, the field has narrowed. Less than 40. Less than 45. All right, Eldon, now, how many have you been to, Eldon?
44.
Doug?
41.
Well, Elton, thank you very much for being very supportive. I'm going to turn this back over to Gus, but I want to say once again, thank you for coming. Thank you for supporting our national organization, your local clubs, and oh yeah. We have, at Springfield last year, we started collecting insulators donations for our museum displays. If you come to my table, it's right on the corner here up front between NIA products and my table. We have a white cabinet. Brian Rickard graciously put this mock-up together. It's just giving you an idea of size and number of shelves. When that is eventually done, the bottom two shelves on both sides will be wood grain and it will be front lit for mud is good, right? Something like that. Anyways, it's going to be for porcelain. The top four shelves on each side will be backlit by LED lights for glass. Now, we are hoping to have at least one in each region that the vice presidents and another member can move, or if we need to ship them, we'll ship them, but it's going to cost a little bit to get those things made, get shipping cases. We are looking for donations of insulators. Now, please understand, some of those insulators may be used in the display. We may use some of those insulators to raise money to help pay for the cases and stuff. So if you would like to see that, you can talk to Spencer, you can come to my table, you can talk to my wife. She knows almost nothing about it, but she will be more than happy to take your money, I guarantee. Just put it in a check made out to the NIA, not Margaret Wagner. All right, again, I want to thank you, and I want to thank our show hosts for a very, very good national.
Thank you. Okay, I want to thank some special people. A month ago, there was no food at this hotel. A month ago, this hotel was recovering from COVID and just starting back into the events that we have today. What we have here is our wait staff, and I think they deserve a round of applause for all their support. We will be giving the hotel staff that helped us some of the stanchions and some painted insulators tomorrow. Hopefully we will create some new collectors, and make sure you thank the bartender when we're all done tonight and you get another drink. Yeah. Shannon, thank you very much. Okay, tomorrow, show hall opens at 9. We do the memorial service at 8. 8 o'clock in the Eisenhower room. We'll have some chairs, we'll give a prayer, and we'll remember all of those that we've lost, not only in the last year, but in the last couple of years. So if you have a chance, please come and do that and share in the fellowship that is insulator collecting, be it 41, 43, or 1 year, so that we can all celebrate our time together. Breakdowns tomorrow. If you've got to go to the airport, you've got to go to the airport. We are not expecting a huge crowd tomorrow. I would ask that you come in and sit at your table. Let's see who comes through the door at 9 o'clock. But if you need to break down, let me know, and we'll make room for you and allow that to take place. I've got to make sure I've got security in place, so you only take your stuff home. Or make other people take it home. Anyway, we will see you all in the morning, and it's been a great show, and on behalf of my fellow show hosts, it's been wonderful. We will come around your table and present our dealer and presenter awards to you personally tomorrow. And look at this, it's 8:58. We're an hour early. You got enough time to pay for a nightcap. All right, thank you.
If you're going back Monday, I'll see you.